Hi there, beautiful divine souls. How are you doing today? I hope you are having a beautiful day. Welcome to 3D to 5D consciousness. My name is Nyla Nguyen, and I am your host for this channel. So, if you are a new viewer to this channel, welcome. Thank you for tuning in and giving me your attention. If you are returning and a loyal viewer to this channel, as always, I appreciate your loyalty, you engaging, subscribing, and leaving me all your thumbs up and engagement. It has been a tremendous help in helping this channel grow and helping it to break the algorithm and getting it to be recommended to other people, so that way they can also get this information out as well too. So if you have just tuned into this video broadcast right now, we're on phase 2 on the journey of becoming a 5D person. So you might want to tune into my 2 other videos, how to become 5D, and then the other video is phase 1. We are now on phase 2 in this video. Okay, so now let's go dive right into the subject of how to become 5D. And in phase 2 of becoming 5D, we are upgrading our 3D programming to be a 5D programming that is more in alignment of a person who is in a 5D state of consciousness. Okay, so we're going to dive really deep into understanding beliefs and belief system. I believe this video is going to be fairly long, so I'm probably going to break it up into like 2 parts, so that way it doesn't take too much time, and that way it's easier to digest for people who have, who live fast, busy lives, or who has other things going on with their lives, and or who have short attention span, myself included. So that way it's a lot easier for people to digest and just retain the information. The information is very, very valuable. I strongly recommend you take notes while you're watching this broadcast, and you probably watch it a few times, because I will be dropping a lot of golden nuggets, and that the information I'm going to share with you, it's going to change your life when you start applying the information correctly and consistently. Okay, now we are going to talk about belief system and why belief systems are so important in you changing your reality, shifting to the reality you prefer to be in and to experience, but also to properly use the law of attraction. As many of you guys are aware, the law of attraction has become mainstream. It's pretty much mass consciousness now, but many people don't actually know how to use it properly. So this video is going to help you understand that process and how to use that law of attraction properly, and you're going to be able to identify which are the belief system that's blocking you from receiving the abundance of the universe, the support of the universe, but it's also going to allow you to consciously decide and choose the reality you prefer to be in. Okay, so let's dive into it. Now, what are belief systems? Belief systems are not your typical beliefs that you believe in your religion, your faith, that kind of belief system. When I talk about belief system, I'm talking about your programming, the software that has been given to you when you were already when you're already developing in the womb. So contrary to what people may believe or know, you actually get more than just your genetic traits from your parents, not just your physical looks, but you also take on their personality construct. Some parts of your personality may come from your father's side, some parts of your personality may come from your mother's side, but you also take on their belief system as well too. We are a multi-dimensional being. We are spiritual, physical, emotional, and mental. So we are multi-dimensional. The physicality is the last expression of your consciousness as your multi-dimensional self. So when you incarnate here, not only did you choose your parents and your physical appearance, right, but you take on their DNA, and the DNA is multi-dimensional. You have the spiritual, etheric, and the metaphysical DNA, and those DNA is what makes your physical appearance, but also your emotional body, your spiritual body. And belief system is one of those programming that you get from your parents already when you're already a fetus inside your womb. Okay, so that's very powerful for you to understand. So that way, you know now that belief system don't actually just come from society, but it is already given to you through your DNA as well too. Okay, so that's very important for you to understand. The other thing you want to understand is that belief systems are self-reinforcing, which basically means that it reinforces itself, so that way it gives you the illusion that there's no other belief system other than that particular belief. So it makes it very difficult for you to change your belief system. So it reinforces itself for you to have the reality you're experiencing. Basically, it acts like a filter for you to have the reality, for you to have the experience that you have. So each person has their own set of filters because it's made up of wide variety of belief system. I mean, thousands and thousands of belief systems for you to have this reality, this illusion of reality that you're having, and this experience that you're having. So that's another important point for you to remember, that is self-reinforcing. Okay, now there are 4 building blocks that you use to construct your reality. This is very important for you guys to write down, okay? Very, very important. And those 4 building blocks are your belief system, your thoughts, your emotions, and finally your actions. Like I said, you're multi-dimensional. These are the intangible building blocks that you use in your internal world, in your inner world, to construct the outer world. Okay, your outer world is always an exact reflection of your inner world, of what you believe in, what you think about, what you emotionalize, and what you take action on to put you in alignment with the vibration that you are emitting to the universe. Okay, the universe and reality is nothing more than a mirror. Okay, what you give out is what you get back. However, it's not just a simplistic mirror like how we have in our reality, where it's just like it just reflects light. The universe is holographic, and it is also very complex. It's multidimensional, but in a sense, it works like a mirror. Okay, whatever you put out, it has no brain, it has no filter, it just reflects back energy. We are energy. Everything in the universe is made of energy, vibrations, and frequency. So it only knows what to give back in terms of energy. If you are emitting fear, anxiety, worry, scarcity, poverty mindset, it's going to reflect back to you in your reality. Okay, that's what I want you to understand. So when you are looking at your life and you're not happy with your circumstances, and you're not happy with what you're experiencing, you need to ask yourself, what do I need to believe for me to have this experience that I'm having? And that question that you pose to your subconscious will allow you to uncover the belief system that you have in your subconscious that is attracting, or that is shifting you to the reality that you are experiencing. Okay, so those are some of the tips I want to cover. I have a piece of paper here, so that way I cover all the most important points to address in this video, because they're very important that you understand this stuff, and I don't want to be missing out on any of these things. So if you guys see me looking at my notes, it's because I'm looking at this to make sure I get all the points. Now, belief system determines how you feel. You cannot generate a feeling without first having a belief. If you're feeling very bad, or you're feeling negative, you're feeling low, you actually have to have a belief system for you to generate that feeling, what you're feeling. So this is very powerful for you to understand, okay? If you ever find yourself in a situation where you're feeling bad, you're feeling low, you're not feeling good about yourself, your situation, you have to trace it back to the belief system that you have in your conscious, what you keep on repeating to yourself that is making you feel this way. Could it be belief system that you feel unworthy, you're not lucky, that you feel like you're an ugly person, and you're just not good enough? These are the belief system that you're saying to yourself that's reinforcing into your subconscious for you to allow yourself to have the experience you're experiencing, but also to generate the feeling that you're feeling. Okay, your feelings are extremely powerful. Whenever you feel like crap and you're not feeling good, it's very important for you to sit back and get into a comfortable, quiet space and ask yourself, what do you need to believe for you to generate this feeling, okay? When you cut off the belief, you cut off the feeling immediately. So this is a very powerful tool for you to transmute that energy when you're feeling bad about yourself, okay? When you're feeling good, continue what you're doing. You're doing a great job. Carry on with that direction because you're on the right path. Because feeling good is your natural state of being. Feeling happy, feeling joyous, feeling abundant, feeling grateful, feeling bliss is being your true self. When you're feeling you're down, you're out, you're depressed, you're bored, you're lonely, these lower vibrational state of being, that is an indication that you are being in your ego mode. This is an indication that you are not being your true self. Your true self is the soul, is the heart, and it's always happy, it's always abundant, it's always joyous. So when you are feeling these lower states of being, it is a messenger to tell you that you are having a belief system that is out of alignment of your true natural self. And if you want to change the way you feel, you have to spend some time alone, do some soul work, and find out what is the belief that you are generating within yourself for you to have that feeling, okay? So now, I'm going to give you an example for you to understand how powerful your beliefs are, okay? Once you understand this, I would strongly advise you monitor your beliefs and your thoughts very diligently and meticulously, because they are the primary building blocks for you to have the reality you're experiencing right now. So let's say you are building a house. You build this nice house, and then after building this house, the house is crooked. It's crooked on. It is not built properly, and it's crooked. Now, whose fault do you think that is? Do you think it is the contractor's fault? Do you think it's the inspector's fault? Do you think it's the project manager's fault? Do you think it's the architect's fault? So now these are 4 people involved in building that house. Now the house is crooked. You don't like the house to be crooked. How would you want that house to be straight and looking properly and functioning properly? Well, who would you identify as being the culprit for making this house crooked? So think, you have 4 options to choose from: project managers, contractors, inspectors, and architect. So if you think a little bit and you make up your mind, let's see you guys come up with the right answer. The person that is culpable for making this design warped or faulty is the architect. Okay, the architect is the person that's doing the blueprint of your house. The contractor is only following the blueprint. The project manager needs to manage the contractors, and they're following the blueprint. The inspectors, well, their job is to make sure it's right, but if the architect is doing it all wrong, then the inspector is there it should be reinforcing the architect, but they're not doing also the good job. So, but ultimately the fault lies, the accountability lies with the architect. They have to draw up a proper blueprint for these workers to follow. If the blueprint is faulty, then you're gonna have a faulty house. This is the analogy to show you that your belief systems are the blueprint. If your life is not working the way that you want it to work, you have to go back to the blueprint, to the belief system that you have adopted as part of your programming, as part of your reality. And with belief system, you can't erase belief system. What you can do is you replace belief system. Because once you take it out, there's a void missing. You can't just leave it empty. You have to replace it with the opposite for it to serve you. So a belief system that is not working for you, you call it BS, bullshit, okay? If a belief system that's working for you, great, keep on using it. You maintain it as a belief system, but whenever it's not working for you, that's your BS. You got to learn to identify that BS and replace it with one that is working for you, okay? So now, I'm going to also share with you that a majority of the belief system you have are actually below the conscious level. It's subconscious. This is the reason why it's so hard for many of us to identify the belief system that's blocking us from receiving the abundance of the universe, because the universe is unconditional love, is always wanting to support you, is always wanting to give you everything you ever wanted. However, with your subconscious belief system that's blocking you from receiving this abundance, it's virtually impossible for you to receive anything, because you don't know that these belief systems is blocking you from receiving opportunities, relationship, people, money, whatever that's supposed to be meant for you. Okay, now the other thing I want to share with you with belief system is that because I've already shared with you that you're multi-dimensional, you're living simultaneously an infinite number of parallel reality all at the same time, because there's only one moment, which is the now. There's no future, there's no past. That's all an illusion. That's thinking very linearly. Okay, in the nature of the universe, in the real construct of reality, there's only the now. So therefore there's an infinite version of you all experiencing the now at the same time. And sometimes another version of you in another parallel reality may have belief system that is blocking you from in this current reality. So I'll give you an example with myself. Okay, when I got my Akashic record reading done, I found out that I was one of those people that work in a monastery. I was a monk. I was a monk in another parallel reality. Now, being a monk, you take on a lot of vows of poverty, and vow of abstinence, and vow of celibacy. All these vows block this reality that I'm experiencing. It blocks me from receiving abundance. It blocks me from also attracting the ideal relationship that I want for myself. So how you would unblock these type of belief system is you have to go do your soul work. You have to get in contact, be in touch with your Akashic record. You can either get a reading done, or you can learn how to meditate and go into the Akashic record yourself, and then you find out all of the belief system in the other parallel realities that's blocking you in this current reality. So I had to do a lot of soul work to unblock all of these blocks that my other version of myself in other realities is experiencing, that's blocking me from experiencing what I want to experience, relationship, abundance, health, whatever it is I want to experience. So this is critical for you to understand, because not only are the belief system unconscious, below the conscious of what your awareness is, now you also have belief system that is from other dimensions that's affecting this timeline. So that's another tip for you guys to consider. So when you're doing this ascension work, it's very important that you cut cords with all timelines, and you just get rid of all the belief system, the contracts, and the vows you've made in your other timeline that's affecting you in this timeline. Okay, so now I'm going to start sharing you some belief system that people carry around themselves every single day that is blocking them from receiving abundance from the universe, attracting their ideal relationship, manifesting their perfect body, or changing their reality to having an ideal job or a career or a business. These are some of the belief systems that you have that is given to you by society that you don't know, that's blocking you from experiencing the reality you want to experience. Okay, some example is, I'm not good enough to do this and that. I don't deserve this. I'm a failure. The world is full of assholes. The world is bad. Rich people are snobby. No pain, no gain. You have to work hard for your money. To be successful, you have to require a lot of effort. Money doesn't come from thin air. As you age, your body breaks down and degenerates. And let me see what else. There's more. It's too good to be true. History repeats itself. You can't do that. That's impossible. I don't have time for that. I don't like to get my hopes up, because that always leads to disappointment. I'm never happy. I just have bad luck. I'm unlucky. The list goes on and on. Or here, your DNA controls everything about you. and you're powerless to change your situation. So these are some belief systems that you are saying or thinking to yourself in the background. Okay, little do you know, your cells in your body is listening to everything. Okay, your cells are listening to everything that you're saying to yourself. So therefore, if you're fat and you're struggling to lose weight, and if you keep on telling yourself you're fat, you don't like the way you look in the mirror, guess what? Your body's gonna continue being fat because you keep on saying that you're fat. You're reinforcing that. Your words have power. Your thoughts have power. So if you look in the mirror, you keep on saying negative things about yourself all the time, what's going to be reflected back? Because I already told you, the universe is just a mirror. It's just reflecting back to you what you always keep on saying to yourself all the time. So if you look in the mirror and you don't like that it's looking, it's frowning, it's upside down, you don't go up to the mirror and make the mirror change it to make it a smiley face. No. You have to smile, and because you smile, the mirror smiles back. Okay, that's how reality works. You have to do the change within yourself, and then external reality will reflect that change in time. Okay, so now that you understand this process, this is how you start to use it properly to now shift your reality and use the law of attraction properly. Okay, now that I've shared you how powerful beliefs are. After beliefs is your thoughts, okay? From beliefs, you have your thoughts. Now you have to choose carefully what you want to think. If you're putting always negative thoughts into the universe, you are walking literally a crap magnet. I don't want to use the word shit, but you're attracting a lot of negative events into your life because you keep on putting out complaints, negativity into the universe. What are you gonna get back? More negativity into your life. So you have to be really cautious about what you're putting out in the universe in terms of your energy, your frequency, and your beliefs. Very, very important. And this is going to make you really more conscious of what you're choosing to believe as your reality. Okay? So another thing I want to point out to you is that most people are walking around with a lot of fear-based belief system. Now, if you know that you can, shift reality on a dime because you are living in parallel realities, you're changing you're shifting reality billions per second. Just so you know that, right? Reality is not static. You actually have to shift through reality to give the illusion of motion and momentum. It's like if you watch cartoon shows, right? Yeah, every single picture is a still image. Okay, and then you flip through the book, and then you have this motion. That's how physical reality works. Okay, you are actually shifting parallel realities billions per second for you to give this illusion that it's fluid, it has motion. So now that you understand that your beliefs is the building block, second is your thoughts. Choose your thought carefully. Third is your emotion. What you put in energy and your emotion will then attract that reality make that shift happen a lot quicker. And then the final process is action. When you take action, it tells the universe which path you want to be on. It is a final testament to the universe what you're choosing to align yourself with. So beliefs, thoughts, emotion, you're energizing it, and then you take action, which is the completion of the whole process of you shifting your reality. Okay? So now I want to share with you, the reason why I'm bringing this up to you is because if you want to shift to 5D states of consciousness, which is a reality where there is no limitation, where it's a reality where everything is possible and everything happens instantaneously, you can't expect to perceive a reality where it's unlimited when you have so many self-limiting belief systems. Do you understand? So it's like we're in right now 2019. It's like trying to use a computer that has a Windows 98 software. It's not going to work. It's incompatible. Okay, the machines are incompatible. So think of yourself now shifting to now 5D reality, but now you still have belief system that's limiting. You still believe that as you age, your body breaks down. Well, I told you in my other videos that that's not necessarily true. Aging just means that you are expanding your consciousness. Other 5D beings are not aging their body. Their body actually maintains vitality, youth and energy is the same. So you can't take on limiting belief system from the 3D matrix and expect to perceive a reality which is 5D, which is where it's unlimited. It's not possible. So therefore, I'm showing you this for you to start recognizing limiting belief system that is holding you back from being able to transcend and ascend to 5D state of consciousness. If you want to go to 5D, you gotta drop down all the limitation. Everything. So like, for example, you may believe that your DNA controls everything. Your DNA is what dictates your physiology, yada yada yada. Well, I'm here to share with you that is your consciousness that actually controls your DNA. It's your consciousness that programs your DNA. It's your consciousness that actually allows you to extend your life or shorten your life depending on the frequency that you're emitting. So if you're living a life that's purposeless, you're depressed, you're ungrateful, you're not happy, you're always down and out, you are shortening your lifespan because you're telling your DNA that you don't want to live here anymore. You're telling your DNA, I'm not happy here. I don't want to live here anymore. So your DNA, the telomeres is going to shorten, and then you're going to have diseases, you're going to manifest illnesses, and then you're gonna have issues in your physical body. But if you live in a state of abundance, joy, gratitude, happiness, bliss, and you're always in a state of appreciation and gratitude, you're telling your DNA to extend the telomeres. That way that you like living, you love to live, you want to appreciate everything you're having right now, and therefore you're extending your life. So I know this for myself, that as I'm aging, I'm not getting older. I look better now than I did 10 years ago. So that tells you that, what you believe in is what you experience in your reality. So be very careful now what you believe in, because you have thousands of belief systems given to you by your parents, but also now from other dimensions that's interfering with your current reality. So I'm going to end this video because I don't want to make it too long. It's already, getting to be 30 minutes long. But I'm going to end this video to give you a belief system that you're going to program into your subconscious, and you want to see this every single day, so that way it is imbued into your subconscious and is being accepted by you, that therefore this program will override every single self-limiting belief system you have already in your core, in your consciousness, in your being, so that way you can ascend and transcend to become a 5D being. And the belief system I want to share with you is that you want to say this to yourself every single day. The first time when you wake up in the morning and before you go to sleep, say this every single day until you breathe it, you believe it, and you know it. Okay? This is very important for you to understand. Because you want to go to 5D, you have to have the belief system that matches a person that has 5D state of consciousness. And a person who has 5D state of consciousness is a being that is unlimited. Okay, so I'm going to share with you the beliefs that you want to start programming yourself, so that way you become this 5D being, because you're going to have the belief system of a 5D being. And you want to say this to yourself, okay? You want to say, I am unlimited, I am all that I am, and I am God. Those are 3 things you want to say. I am unlimited, I am all that I am God. When you say this every single day and you imbue it, and you live it, and you know it, this overrides all the self-limiting belief system you have going through your system. Because you need to really understand, to be in 5D, you are a God. You are source, having a human experience, period. Okay, don't let your religion, your other false teaching make you less than that. You are source, having a human experience, having a temporary human experience. And when you say this program into your core, you're waking up to who you really are. And then you gotta be able to start shifting your reality, because I'm gonna share to you in future videos how you're gonna consciously choose the belief system that's gonna serve you, versus allowing these unconscious belief system inside your core, running this program on automation and shifting you to realities that you don't prefer to be in. This is very important for you to realize too, because a lot of the belief system you get too is also from your movies, from your TV, from your music, from your newspaper, from the mainstream media. So that's why it's also very important for you to unplug from the matrix and don't allow those current systems to put those faulty belief system inside of your consciousness, because once it's in there, because your subconscious takes in everything, there's no filters. Okay, it takes in everything that you give it to it. So you don't want to have these faulty belief system, these BS running in the background and is making you having these type of experience that you don't prefer to be in. Okay, so every single day and nighttime, when you wake up before you go to bed, you want to say that I am unlimited, I am all that I am God. And with that, I want to end this video because it's already 30 minutes long. But in the phase 2, there's going to be a second part to this. I'm going to share you different belief systems that's going to help you ascend to 5D, so that way you are now more conscious of what you choose to believe and not letting other people put in their belief system into your consciousness, so that way you're not able to choose the reality you want to shift into. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video broadcast. Thank you for tuning in. For the people engaging, showing the thumbs up, liking, commenting, I really appreciate your support. As always, that is greatly appreciated to help this message get to the right audience and to the right people and help this channel grow. Information is light. When you guys doing those type of activities, you are spreading the light. You are telling the universe you are wanting to align yourself with the light forces, and you're spreading the light. And the people who are just watching this show, this YouTube channel, thank you for anchoring the light, because you being awake, tuning into this broadcast, you are anchoring this energy. The fact you're awakening to this truth and to this knowledge, you're anchoring this energy, you're anchoring this light as well too. You're adding to the collective, to the whole collective waking up. The more we can have people wake up to this knowledge, to this truth, the more we can start co-creating a better reality for all and for yourself as well too. Okay? Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next broadcast. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.